on your end, is God directing you? Is the Holy Spirit directing you? Are you hearing anything? What is that experience on your end when you're casting out and praying for this person oppressed by demons, these unclean spirits? What is that like for you?
I am completely reliant on the Holy Spirit to tell us. You know, as you know, in your session, we asked you questions. We let you kind of give us your story. So we kind of knew what you needed to renounce, what we needed, soul ties, if any, that needed to be broken, what you needed to come out of agreement with, all those different things. But then as we're going, I have to listen to the Holy Spirit, and it's usually just something that will pop in my head. Like, I don't hear it audibly, right? But it'll pop in my head. So I remember with yours specifically, we were praying and we were casting out different things, and your hands kept moving. And so I started casting out every spirit that was in your hands that were attached to tarot card reading. And then as we were going, there was still more stuff happening. And, it hadn't been mentioned prior in our conversation, but then the Lord, he told me, the word, it popped in my head, Kundalini spirit. And that's when you really got free. Like other unclean spirits were coming out, but that was the ruling demon. Another one recently that I remember, the Holy Spirit just giving me a word. I was in a session with my mentor and pastor, and we were leading this sweet lady through deliverance. And there were things that had happened with her husband. There had been like some domestic violence, and her husband was, had been on drugs, and they were separated at the time. And he was away at a rehab of some sort. And we were casting out demons. We were addressing things. And then she said, I don't know why I remember this memory, but all of a sudden this memory pops. I'm reminded of this memory. And she tells us this memory. And so then my pastor, he starts saying some things, and I lean back behind her and I look at my pastor and I go, the spirit of violence? Like it was a question, like, is that even a thing? And so then he pointed at me as to say, go ahead and start casting it out. And that was the ruling demon.